Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Iron Class, the series where we take Paul Heyman and we run Iron Class Wrestling. It's basically just a local to global. Difference is, I forgot to change some settings, so it's apparently on easy mode. I don't know how to change it, so I'm not going to change it, I don't know how to. Last episode, we had Heatwave, our second pay-per-view. And of course, this episode is going to continue. We are now in September. Our next pay-per-view is in November. No, it's not. It's in October. Halloween! Halloween Havoc! Yeah. That's just I just stopped the episode, so I don't want to put a bullet into my head with a gun. We start off the first ITW Toxic after Heatwave with still the ITW World Champion Bryan Danielson. A quick nice little promo to start off the show as he welcomes all challengers to try and face him. He'll take on anyone, anytime, anywhere to prove that he is the best on the roster. Just like he did on Saturday. It ties in perfectly, you know. It weaves like a knot. I'm just trying to ramble. Took mine to 58 to start the show. It's okay. Not for Brian Ebb, still okay. Then we go to a 31 to start the show. It's just a little starting match. You know, it's in a terrible match. Myron Reed defeated Griff Gallison. There you go. In 12:51 by pinfall with a Skywalker. Yeah, I didn't pick who won this. This was decided by the AI. The AI picked Myron Reed. So he won, being one half of Varsity Blondes. Griff Garrison gets a 53. Myron Reed with a 45. Of course, Pillman Jr. did good at ringside. Myron Reed did good with a hot new move. And the crowd is uninterested by unimportant people. And sadly, they are put as unimportant because life is annoying sometimes. And what can you do? Can't really do much and inconsistent. Okay. We go to a segment rating of 42 as Leo Rush, you know, he's kind of pissed after Saturday. So he marches out and demanding that he gets his rematch. You know, he gets his rematch clause. He wants to use it. He wants to get another shot at that title tonight. And without Cardona to take the fall, Leo Rush will walk out as champion once again, quickly becoming a two-time champ. Gresham comes out with Waltman, and then Waltman accepts for Jonathan Gresham. As Jonathan Gresham doesn't talk, guys, he's a cool dude. Please work, thank you. Segment rating of 58, EC3, it's not supposed to be on screen, but he is on screen. Samoa Joe, he's going to ensure that EC3 regrets messing with him. Of course, EC3 took out Samoa Joe with scaffolding in order to very dearly hurt Bryan Danielson. And then on the final ICW Toxic before Heatwave, Samoa Joe put EC3 through a table. Yeah, Samoa Joe, that's just the start of the torment. Yeah, you put your hands on an ICW official, not just any official, the Enforcer, the Samoan submission machine. The one man you could put Conor McGregor to sleep with ease. I don't watch UFC, it's just a nice little thing to say. Yeah, I don't watch UFC at all, so I don't know. That's probably not true, but it's just a thing to say, you know? Yeah, aka I'm starting an ET3 Samoa Joe feud. I don't think they feuded in TNA or Impact or whatever you want to call it, because I don't think they were in the company at the same time around then. Or if they weren't put together. There you go, segment of 49, Shane Strickland's ITW Toxic debut. In a poor match, he defeats Mikey Nicholas in 12:59 by pinfall with a swerve stomp. Mikey Nicholas getting a 55 and Shane Strickland with a 54. That's doing pretty good. Yeah, aka good old buddy boy Shane Strickland yeah, he's trying to put stuff on the map for the international title, which is said up next. He'll make his mark by winning the international title. 34. Yeah, basically, he left a place where he was undervalued, underappreciated. He was doing something good, but they replaced him with someone that did not suit the role. Cough, cough. Cough, 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 cough. The AI put Karrion Kross in the Hit Row crew, or Hit Row Records, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and removed Shane Strickland. Cough, cough, cough. And then now he's his own man, it's his own plan. And that plan involves winning the championship. Gresham gets a lot of challengers lining up ready. Who is going to barge through the door? There we go. Second reign of 49 in a poor match. Full Throttle defeated Fred and Fred in 13:34 when Alex Shelley submitted Fred Rosser with a Border City stretch. Fred Rosser was the weak link with a 31. Fred Yeti with a 44. Alex Shelley and Trey Miguel both with 52, which is pretty good there. I'm happy with that. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Pretty good. Basically, just of course, I actually lost Shane Strickland, but then Trey Miguel won at a Heatwave, so I'm trying to boost that tag credibility up a little bit more. Because not because anything. Then reign of 39. Destruction Crew. They spent the first 2 months ICW Toxic just warming up. Getting ready to take over. And now that they have, they're ready to wreck. Starting with the champions. And the camera would pan over to Marshall and Ross Von Erich, who are, tied up with their own belts. So they have the belts wrapped around their hands, tied up on a chain fence. And they've been beaten. They've been assaulted. Yet the Destruction Crew are ready to piss on the champions' graves. Then we have Bryan Danielson's match of the evening. It's a reign of 62 and a decent match. Bryan Danielson defeated Matt Cardona in 15-16 by pinfall with a running knee. I won't put Matt Cardona on the show. He got pinned. Yeah, he got pinned in the triple threat, so he has a valid reason not to go for that title anymore. So he tried to hand against Bryan, and he's come up short, sadly. Bryan Danielson with a 77, Matt Cardona with a 43. Of course, Cardona has his groundswell of public support with him. Then we've gone to the main event, which got a 55. In a decent match, Jonathan Gresham defeated Leo Rush in 17-17 by pinfall with a figure 4 leg lock, making defense number 1 of the international title. Leo Rush getting a 50, Jonathan Gresham with a 54. And you get to say well done to Jonathan Gresham, because now he's cemented that he's the new champion and now has to deal with all the challengers. Show got a 56. Oh, that's literally just a bang same old rating than for Heatwave. The show did the same out as Heatwave. Okay. Lost popularized in 11 regions, increased in 35. Which is good for us. We start off the show with a 20. Chase Owens versus Jacob Fatu. In a terrible match, Jacob Fatu defeated Chase Owens in 4:06 by pinfall with a Samoa drop. Yes, poor Chase Owens, he's been squashed. He gets a 29, Jacob Fatu with a 44. AKA, look how powerful these people are. Oh, they're so powerful and mighty. Go. Yes, I just said go. Then post-match reign of 41, the Destruction Crew, well the other half of the Destruction Crew comes out, and those two pummel down Chase Owens before slamming him through a table, and as they lift Chase Owens up, slamming through a table, Samoa Joe comes running out. Of course he's a little bit preoccupied with, it's EC3. So because of that, he was able to come out in time, and Chase Owens was put through the table, and then they escaped before Joe gets there. Okay, I forgot about... Okay, I didn't know you put off the script. well done, Samoa Joe. But as Joe is calling down like medics and she's checking on Chase Owens, EC3 appears on the screen. Of course, Joe gets immediately pissed, goes around the ring, starts climbing up the ramp. When EC3's like, I'm not at the arena tonight. I'm not suicidal. Crying out loud. Joe, I see that you're a little tense after what I did to you, and hell, you put me through a table. I think that should be enough comeuppance. But it seems like you're not done yet. So let me propose this. Next week, I will come down to the arena and we can talk it out like men. And of course, if we do this, I need to get your solemn word that you won't try to attack me, because if you do, trust me, you will be sued. And people are like, wait, what? Why? Why? And then they don't explain it. EC3 just goes off. People are confused. Say, how does EC3 have the power to get Samoa Joe sued for attacking? Well, of course, it's an employer, kinda, because he's like higher ranking than the actual wrestlers. So a higher ranking official assaulting the employees. I mean, it shouldn't be allowed, should it? So minor 51 in a poor match, Trey Miguel defeated Willie Mack in 13-20 by pinfall with a Yoshi tonic. Trey Miguel continuing his wave of momentum. Willie Mack with 46. Trey Miguel with a 51. It's basically just to help continue to boost Trey Miguel, because he deserves to get boosted up a little bit more. And then a 66. Why is he on screen? No. Paul Heyman, he announces a number 1 contenders match for the world title in the main event. It'll be a fatal 4-way, and on week 4 of September, that person will face Bryan Danielson for the world title. It's a fun special episode. It'll be a fun special edition of ICW Toxic. The world championship will be on the line. Second line of 51 now. It goes to Jonathan Gresham and Sean Waltman. As before Gresham's match, Waltman wants to announce that Jonathan Gresham is going to start in a weekly open challenge. Each week he will go out to that ring and anyone could come out and face him. Does it matter if he's beaten them 5 times or hasn't beaten them once? Gresham is welcoming all challengers and hopes that he will be challenged. I mean, in the sense that, he hopes that the matches will be, challenging for him and not easy. It's piss. Oh, we're going to a 57. Jonathan Gresham with a 63. Where the hell did that come from? Okay, then. Where did that come from? Excuse me? What the fuck? In a decent match, Jonathan Gresham defeats Chris Bay in 14:34 by pinfall with a German suplex hold, making defense number 2 of the international title. He got a 63. What? Selling Christmas? Oh, fuck. Damn. Then we go into a 54. Just to actually see where some of his talents are. In a decent match, Brian Pillman Jr. defeats Leo Rush in 16:58 by pinfall with a fast roll up. You see Leo Rush not doing so hot after his loss. Leo Rush has a 59. Oh fuck! Leo Rush has a 59. Brian Pillman with a 44. Shit, people's gonna pop off a little bit. I mean, decent match. We don't usually get that from other people. Oh my god! Oh my! I'm just stunned. So Pillman, of course, be defeating the former international title champion, must get him a little bit higher on the echelon there. Of course, he's still in the Varsity Blondes. It looks like Griff Garrison's doing good, just good managing him on currently. Then the main event, second lane of 54, disappointing a little bit. Special appearance from Enzo. It's Enzo. And in a decent match, Jeff Cobb defeats Enzo, Alex Shelley and Shane Strickland in 20:38 when Cobb pinned Enzo over Tour of the Islands. I gave him like a good 20 minutes, have some fun. Jeff Cobb over 49, Enzo over 47, Alex Shelley over 51, and Shane Strickland over 57. Oh my god! Fucking hell. Popping off. And then post-match, you're 46 though. Jeff Cobb, he won. Brian Danielson, he comes. I should also mention that the last match had a special, like Parson Sandman commentate that match. Mine might did a little bit lower. I forgot to put that down, but I just didn't. Anyway, it's somewhere to 46. Brian Danielson comes out. That up his challenger in 2 weeks. He lays up the title, and then he is attacked from behind by Jacob Fatu and Falabar. Of course, Samoa Joe's doing his own stuff currently. He's unable to stop it, and those three just beat on Brian. And oh shit, it's not gonna be good for Brian. He's just getting assaulted. Not fun. 56 again. Okay, we're doing better. I'm happy with that. Of course, 66 came from Heyman. I have to give up props to Gresham for having the best match of the week. Best match of the week. That's popping off there. To be honest, they're improving, and that's all I can ask for, and I am loving it.